That K3. Oh shit. Let's go to y'all niggas, man. Yeah, but we just about to doom scroll a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We about to doom scroll like a motherfucker. Oh my god. It's been a great day, man. It's been a really, really great day. Lock in, fuck, nigga. You said, yeah, it was crazy. I actually know this nigga, man. That's my homie. That's the homie, man.
Daydreaming about traveling full-time? First, you need a job that allows you to work from anywhere. Triple 10 is an app that helps people transition to tech careers no matter what their background is.
Is it an app that helps you do all of
take
that?
a career
Really?
quiz and meet new tech professionals with 10-hour...
Look, one thing everybody should know is that you might be him, but there are 1,000 more hims in the world. You might got money, but there's 1,000 more men with way more money than you.
I was about to say,
I
nigga.
think men sometimes get this, but I know for a fact women do not understand this. You might be her. You might have your own everything, but there are 1,000 more hers than you.
Oh God.
And the reason you be chasing everybody down the street after you gave it up is because you delusionally think I'm the best thing in the world. You should have that confidence, and I agree. You probably are like that, but there are 1,000 other women who are better than you. Just like 1,000 men better than you. We just understand it. Our girls get twisted.
Hey nigga, we just farming hours, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. This ain't even
This
gonna be that kind of stream just yet, bro. We just farming hours right now, bro. Farming straight watch hours, bro.
When you should really just be like, damn, my nigga.
We learned that to survive in this country, we needed to align ourselves with whiteness and not blackness because we didn't want to catch that smoke, essentially. So we aligned ourselves with whiteness.
That's crazy. They actually saying this shit though. I'm glad at least somebody's being honest about it, bro.
And so proximity to whiteness keeps us, quote unquote, safer. But in doing that, they can be like, ha, I'm not a minority. If the Asians can do it, why can't you do it? Easy, because professionals from Asia came, but they're not allowed to be doctors here. But they can get a loan because of proximity to whiteness. But they can only get a loan in black neighborhoods, where black people cannot get loans.
This is all the immigrant talking about. From Asian to Haitian. Oh, we came over here and did it. How come you can't do it? Now, all aligning themselves with blackness. You know how the black immigrants do it? Oh, I'm not black. I'm not black. I don't want the smoke that I seen on TV that the blacks get in America. I'm not black. They seen how black people get treated out there.
Oh, bro.
They don't identify as black. They can say, oh, we identify as ethnicity or nationality from where they're from. But at the end of the day, they don't identify as black because they're aligned with whiteness. When it comes to, for example, location, when they come over here, what communities do you think they're going to? The black communities. Now, all of them may not be able to get businesses, but you know what they can get? Jobs.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of true. That's definitely kind of true, bro.
Jobs. You see these ICE raids, right? When they were raiding taking the Hispanics, they were all that.
Attention span came in. Y'all know my shit cooked, bro. Hey, this is my other homie too, bro. That's dope. I love seeing my niggas on TikTok, bro. That's crazy love, bro.
They were voting for him because of the economy. I think people voted for him because this country, too many people in this country couldn't even think about voting for a black.
Okay.
So when, but they don't want to say.
Hey, nigga, let me get on. Let me not watch this before I get put on some type of list, bro. I don't want to watch no political shit. My TikTok mad political, bro. I'm just not trying to end up on no fucking list, dog. That's just it. I'll be so real with you, bro. All right, let's get this aberrant preacher reacting though, bro. What the fuck? Oh, that was from I just heard like to my right. Right. Do my dance. Do my dance. Alright, nigga. Hold on. Yeah, bro, that was starting to hurt. Let me see. We about to get some YouTube reacts in, bro. Don't even worry your sweet little head about it, bro. Oh God. All right. She Didn't Hold Back by Abbott and Preach. Let's get into it, bro. I have not gotten around to watching this video yet. It's about a day old, but fuck it. We're gonna get into it, bro.
Start crying. That would be my brother Drew. It's so confusing.
What did they say? Did I miss something?
Is there somebody you still think about?
Ah.
I'm gonna start crying. That would be my brother Drew. It's so confusing. I felt like I wasn't enough to keep him here, you know? But it's not personal. Their thoughts were too loud. What he was going through, I'm grateful I will never understand. You couldn't be mad at him like the second he smiled, you know what I mean? Oh my God. I miss.
I got $5 that whoever Drew is offed himself, bro. Because that's what it's beginning to sound like. R.I.P. Drew, man. Sound like a cool nigga, man.
Him so much.
What was Drew's smile like?
I'd have to show you a picture.
I'd love to see it.
This one's a good one. That's a good picture.
His smile is
Damn.
beautiful.
Yeah. His first day of work.
That's tough. That's sad, bro. Losing somebody with a good personality is sad, bro. It's definitely tough. Probably it'll fuck up. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. That shit'll fuck up your whole God. Oh man. Oh man. I lost one of my closest friends, bro. His name was Alan. Y'all probably see me post him a couple times in my story, bro. Like, yeah, man. Losing somebody who you just see is like, man, bro. Just innocent as hell, bro. Can fuck your whole day up, man. I swear.
Way he put
Man, fuck your whole year up, for real, bro.
me in a good mood. I had an attitude. And I remember we were both like, I feel like dancing. We were dancing in the car. The people who are going through the most don't want anyone to know. I feel like men don't.
Nah, dead ass. I don't gonna lie, bro. Like, hey, real niggas know, bro. If I'm going through some shit, bro, I will try my hardest to not look like I'm going through some shit, bro. Like, you would think I'm like the most happy, jolliest motherfucker in the world, bro. Like, but I swear I could be going through like the most life-changing, life-bending, you feel me, trajectory-changing event of my life, bro. And you feel me, I'll just act like ain't shit happening, bro. You know, it is what it is, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Feel safe to like express.
Definitely a survival mechanism. Because I noticed the same thing, right? When I was Googling research on my pet mice, bro. They were like, yeah, man, you know, a lot of prey animals, when they're injured or when something's wrong with them, they're going to try to hide the fact that something is wrong with them. So you really going to have to pay attention to it, bro. It's kind of like the same way with niggas, bro. When niggas are going through some shit, they're not going to show it on their body. You kind of have to actively look for that shit, bro. It's real slick, bro.
Their emotions, and it's very uncomfortable for them. This life is not easy for anybody. I mean, the people who you think are the happiest, those are the ones who deal with really, really intrusive, impulsive thoughts.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's why you just got to be kind to everybody, bro. Like, you really never know what anybody's going through, bro. Somebody could be going through the worst patch of their life, and then the way you treat them could really just be the straw that broke the camel's back. And you feel me? That person ends up taking their life, bro. That blood is on your hands. I'm not gonna shy away from it, bro. That blood is on your hands, bro. Like, there's not a lot of stuff you can control in this world, bro. But one of the only things you can control is the type of energy that you put out into the world. So if you know the world is already negative as is, and you're putting out more negative energy into the world, I don't know what to tell you, man. You kind of deserve everything that comes to you.
Try to appear miserable as much as possible, so you know I won't myself. You had a little moment there, and you're being sentimental. I appreciate that. You know me. I always do the jokes at the stupid times.
Yeah.
And then we have to make response.
Autism. Autism.
Hey, listen, man.
But I'd say the grief now it's like a tool in my toolkit.
Your grief works for you now.
Yeah, you understand people deeper, and I look for him everywhere, and I look for him in the people that I meet. Like, the way you listen reminds me of him. You know what I mean? Like,
Can I hug you?
yeah.
That's a very interesting coping mechanism. I've never heard anything like that before.
What's your name?
Katie Schleifer.
Hunter.
I got this video just for you.
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes I just watch a video. I'm like, this is for preach.
I mean, she said everything they had to say in that video. It'd be like that. Because the thing is that we have a role where we have to protect. And then sometimes protecting means that you're not talking about certain things to certain people because you want to protect them about certain things. Oh, yeah, but you could talk to me. I'm trying to protect you too.
Is that something you do a lot?
100%. Most of my thoughts I keep to myself.
Type shit though. Oh God, I feel like, bro, real nigga to real nigga, bro. Oh God, a lot of the time, like a lot of your hard thoughts, like a lot of the thoughts that like, nobody else is even going to be able to understand. Like you just don't bother telling them, bro, because at that point it's gonna be like, I was about to say these niggas laid fresh and fit to rest, bro. How you doing, Shay? But yeah, bro, a lot of those thoughts, bro, it's crazy, man. You really gotta control that shit, man.
Yeah, I think it's better like that way for everyone. Yeah.
I was about to say, bro, I lost my train of thought. A lot of the thoughts that we think to ourselves, bro, it's like you feel like you're wasting your breath telling other people, bro, because like, they don't even have it's not even in their scope of reality to understand, bro, so you don't even bother explaining it, man. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, you can't sometimes fathom people dealing with all that darkness, It's a lot. So I wouldn't impose it on some people. Yeah, definitely. Certain things. Mm-hmm.
What else do you think about some of the other stuff that she was saying when she's talking about reminiscing about the person or anything?
It's good. It's good that she reminisces the good things about that person. It's good that she doesn't feel any kind of resentment for that person, because I can understand that someone, I don't know exactly what happened before what I put together, he took his life.
Absolutely.
So
that's kind of how it sounded, yeah.
She's not pissed off at that person. So oftentimes that's the sentiment that happens when someone takes their life. You're like, you're pissed off at them. You're like, yo, you abandoned me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're kind of a traitor, because I feel now that I didn't do enough to make you feel safe that you can open up to me, and it led you to do that. And I was not aware, so I feel singled out. Twice. I felt singled out because you didn't tell me what the fuck was going on. And I felt singled out because you took your life and you left me there.
I felt like I wasn't.
That's fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if somebody took their life, bro, then again, I can feel one way, but I've never actually been in a situation where somebody I love has taken their life. Knock on wood. I'd never want to be in that situation, but like, I was about to say how I would feel, but I'm like, I don't even know how I would feel. I've never been in that situation in the first place to feel,
Enough to keep him here,
That's such a powerful line, isn't it?
Exactly what it is. It's like,
No, because you talked about the other side. You said you betrayed us, whatever, which is one end of the spectrum. But this is the other end of the spectrum where it's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault, because again, people trying to protect people. It's like, yo, you didn't feel safe. I couldn't help you. I couldn't do anything. There's also that 100%. It's a mix of a lot of things. It's not just one pure emotion, anger. It's a mix.
I was about to say, it's got to be a mix of crazy emotions, bro. Anger, confusion, regret. I don't know, bro. Guilt. Shit. Hella emotions, dog.
In those situations, it's a mix of things.
But it's not personal. Their thoughts were too loud.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's not taking it personal. She let go of that thing. She said, you know what? It ain't me. It's not me. It was not about me. It was really what he was.
Yeah, bro. I feel like making it about you, getting angry about it, bro. Getting angry at the person who literally took their own life, bro. It's pointless, man, because at the end of the day, regardless of everything, they were the ultimate victim in the situation. To feel any type of way is just nothing short of being selfish, if I'm being very honest with you, bro. Like, I feel like if you're gonna feel any type of way about stuff like that, that's extremely selfish of you, because this person was clearly suffering enough to take themselves off of the earth. And no matter how much you love them, I'm sure they love themselves or would have wanted to love themselves more than you love them, you know. So I don't know, man. The whole people getting mad at the person for committing unaliving, I've never really got that, bro. It's always kind of sat really weird with me.
Going through.
What he was going through, I'm grateful I will never understand.
That was the second
I'm
moment.
grateful I will never understand.
Hell
That's
yeah, nigga. Hell, you see, that's the right mindset to have, bro. I feel like this is the most healthiest mindset you could have possibly had. It's a shame that, you know, this had to happen to her brother, but from what the good we can draw of it, at least we can see what a healthy outlook on this situation would be like, rather than, you know, the other end where people will be blaming you. That's just kind of fucked up because the person's already gone, bro.
Crazy line. Because if you understand what that person is going through, it's because you're living it a bit. Or if you understand what they're going through, it comes with the understanding of the pain that comes with what that person is living, and you cherish that person and you love that person and you don't want that person.
Y'all know about that one lesbian shorty who became a man for like a day or like a while or something, bro. And because she finally understood like the pain of being a man, she literally killed herself, bro. I'm gonna put up a picture of her if I can when I post the video, bro. But like, yeah, shorty literally offed herself after she found out how living as a man was, bro. This shit ain't for the sweet, bro. Like, I'm not saying that's what he was going through, bro. I'm just saying, like, in terms of the, you know, when you recognize that kind of pain, bro, that's the only time you'll recognize what they were actually going through in that situation.
You don't want to think about that person being hurt, and understanding what they went through is understanding.
You said something. You said,
if you understand what that person is going through, it's because you're living it a bit.
What does that mean?
Because if you understand certain sentiment, it's not, you don't know exactly what they're going through, but that there's a side of empathy where you put yourself in someone's shoes and you don't feel, you can feel 1% of what they're going through. You don't know, but just that 1% can hurt so much. So now you just try to multiply it in your.
Yeah, bro. I feel like that's what happened to the shorty, bro. I swear, bro. I'm gonna make a whole video about that one day. What the fuck?
Hurt so much. So now you just try to multiply it in your head how it really is to feel that and feel that pain. That it hurts you to understand that they were in that feeling. The pain comes in where you don't want that person that you cherish so much and you love so much went through that. It's like when people die tragically, you try to understand, or you try to think that, oh, maybe I hope they didn't suffer. And then when you realize that they suffer while they died, you're like, oh my.
Yeah, bro. When you realize that shit, bro, that's one of those things that'll really eat you alive inside, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
God, on top of that, they suffered, and then they tell you how that thing happened. You're like, oh my God, this must have been horrible. The person that I love went through that. You don't want the people that you love being hurt and now understanding what they're going through. You can imagine a bit. So that's why I'm saying that, you know, you go through it a bit.
You know, I think one of the biggest issues with, I think, a lot of health-related issues, be it physical or mental, is that many different people's understanding of health-related issues either comes from the limited understanding they have from what they read or their own lived experience. Because a lot of people go through similar afflictions or similar issues. I think the issue is that people go through it for such different reasons. And so the solutions to them are so vast and different. But people can't understand that because many of us have had depressive episodes, or, you know, episodes of extreme sadness where if you describe the symptoms to other people, they're like, oh, I've been through that. But the difference between someone who's chronically depressed, you know, someone who's clinically depressed, and someone who's going through a depressive
Those are extremely different.
episode is completely different. For example, you might lose a child and you go through a depressive period where you're depressed. That is very different than someone who may have a brain imbalance where they just, like, ever since they were a kid, they were always like just off. And people can't understand this side of it because, like, they're like, I felt the same symptoms when I went through a bad period, and after I got through that period, I felt better. I didn't need the medication. I didn't need the therapy. Why do you? But he's like, well, I have the same issue as you, but mine's just different because it's for different reasons. You know what I'm trying to say? And I say all this to say at least the way I interpreted her line, now this is just interpretation, when she said, I'm glad I'll never understand. It's like if this man just had an affliction, you know what I'm saying? Like something that really just made him unhappy with life and it had nothing to do with the circumstances. It wasn't a matter of fulfillment. I think like that line is just like, again, just an interpretation. Could be interpreted as just like her saying, I'm glad I'll never have this disease that my brother had.
100%.
Oh my God. Well, that's one way to look at it, man. Damn.
You know, because you can't understand what schizophrenia is like. You can't. You maybe.
No, whole time. Bro, I told y'all, bro, I be working with psych patients, man. So when I be seeing schizophrenic niggas, man, that's the craziest thing in the world, bro, because from my understanding, right, schizophrenia is like a overload of dopamine in your brain and blah, 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 right? So that shit can manifest in so many different ways, bro. Like, you have the calm schizophrenic niggas that, like, they're still relatively functional, bro. Like, I promise you, they are regular people, bro. They just, like, maybe, I don't know, they might hear some shit, bro. They might see some shit that's not there. I don't know, they might just react to stuff that's, you feel me? They might have little sensory issues, bro. Or some people will full on be, like, seeing shit that's not there. Seeing demons and shit, bro. Motherfuckers feel like they got insects crawling under their skin, bro. Like, it can manifest in so many different ways, bro. So, I don't know. I feel like if you had schizophrenia, bro, that is literally living in hell, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I would rather, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna speak on it, bro, but like, that's a horrible way to live, bro. Like, I can't imagine having to take medication for that every day till I die, bro, because that's just the way your brain is wired. And realistically speaking, by the time we even know how to address what's wrong with you, you're probably gonna die of old age. Tough.
Felt paranoia. You don't know what it's like to.
On the bright side, I know, like, if you're past like 26, bro, like, I heard that you're pretty much clear from like schizophrenia. Like, the risk of you developing schizophrenia is drastically, you know, reduced. So that's pretty good.
Constantly feel like all of these things are so surreal and they attack you at random points. You don't know. I don't know what it's like to be. I've had mood swings. I don't know what BPD is like. And
Oh yeah, bro. Mood swings and BPD are not the same thing, bro. Mood swings are completely normal, bro. BPD is like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. And you know, it's not their fault. It's not their fault that they're that way. It's not their fault that their brain chemistry is wired up that way, bro. But like, man, they're some of the most difficult people to work with, man. Jesus Christ.
never know. And I'm glad I'll never know. As much as I want to be able to empathize and understand, pretending like I can is just not real. I thought this girl's video and, you know, whoever shot and edited this was really well done. That was powerful. She was very open. You could see in the way that she spoke, the way her face lit up, the way she remembered things. She was just letting everyone in on that. I thought that was really cool. Really, really nice. I don't have too much experience with people who've taken their lives. I just know a lot of people's lives have been taken. So for me, my experience is a bit different. So that's why I thought this video was probably more geared towards you, because I think you have a better experience with that. And I also don't feel like I have that struggle of being able to open up to the people around me. I think I'm got good people around.
I can relate to that, the struggle of not being able to open up to the people around you, bro, because let's face it, man, especially in a lot of, I'll speak for, you know, immigrant households or ethnic households, it's not anything. A lot of the stuff, you know, depression and mental health issues aren't really talked about at all, bro, and they're not really given a lot of light until something very, very serious happens. And that does a huge disservice on so many levels, bro. Like, you have generations and generations of people who are suffering things going undiagnosed, bro. And a better quality of life is just right around the corner if you just go to the hospital, make an appointment, get diagnosed for it, and get medicated for it, bro. Like, I'm not even a fan of therapy. I feel like therapists are just gaslighting you and telling you shit that you want to hear, bro. I don't think any therapist is really gonna hold you accountable for your shit for real, bro. Honestly. But yeah, bro. Get medicated if you need to get medicated, bro. And find some therapeutic shit to do. A lot of the times your family probably won't know how to help you, but ultimately, in most cases, they're gonna be the ones that have your best interest at heart, you know. And those are the people that you can fall back on the most. If you don't have that, then you know you need to have a group of friends that you can call family. And if you don't have that, yikes! I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Like cause I'm not in that situation, man. That's tough. I got some friends I could fall back on, and I got family I could fall back on. So I'm blessed to be yoked on both ends, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all, man.
On me, if I want to open up, they're always there to listen. Men, women, doesn't matter. So that's why I'm not saying that's not real for other people. It's never been what's been around me most of my life. So that's what I understand.
You think you don't have any issues opening up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
For the people who I choose to have and to open up, I think I'm very comfortable. Vulnerability doesn't scare me, especially over the last like 7 or 8 years. I feel like it's just been like so. Well, I'm speaking more in like recent memory, like younger years. Sure, probably when I was around her brother's age, probably was a different situation. Didn't have the tools or whatever it was, but no.
I'll be forgetting these niggas old as hell, bro. Like. This nigga Preach Dead used to have dreadlocks, bro. He didn't chop this shit off, bro. That's crazy.
Over the years, I think that's definitely been different. Look, listen. Men's experience, we often talk about the fact that men have a hard time opening up, but I don't want to sit here and lie and say like, oh, it's hard for me too. To be honest with you, it's not. I'm wrong. This is what I did. This is all the fucked up shit. Like it's cool. And as far as like what you said earlier,
yo,
about,
TT45, appreciate you for the follow, man.
Protect them. The people that are close to me, I don't think I do that. Like if I had a health condition or whatever it was, like.
Oh, it depends for what.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think. Thankfully, it's not just I'm open to being vulnerable. The people around me create a very good environment where I feel like it's good. But
I feel like that's the most important thing, bro. Like, yeah, being able to open up is one thing, bro. But like, you really have to know that the people around you are gonna be receptive enough in a nurturing kind of way or in whatever kind of way you need them to be when you open up, bro, and like without judgment. But hey, nigga, I'm about to head to the gym, bro. Appreciate y'all niggas for watching.